What was high school like? It's been so long ago. Everybody's like telling you to apply to scholarships. Just apply to scholarships, and you're like, I don't even know where to start. Like, oh, what are you doing after you graduate? I don't know. I'm still like trying to apply to schools and stuff. Woo! If you're a first-generation student, just like me, you've probably felt the same as I have. I'm Kaitlyn Contreras. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. I'm a senior here at SMU. I'm majoring in health and society and minoring in human rights and Spanish. I know just being the first to do anything is really hard. It's been really hard trying to get here, just being the first to actually go to college. So I'm just gonna answer a few questions that you might have and do the same. What advice would you give a soon-to-be first-generation college student? I tell you to believe in yourself and that you can do it. Like my first week in college here at SMU, I just kept thinking, like, how am I gonna do this? How am I expected to graduate? How am I expected to know all of these things and be smart and like actually accomplish all the things that I'm supposed to do? And honestly, like, you can do it. You're already here and like you're already like trying to find answers, so you're going in the right direction. Next question. How do I decide what to major in if I don't even know what I want my career to be yet? Talk to your counselor. Like, I know that advice sucks because everybody's like, talk to your counselor, and they already have a million other things to do, but maybe talking to a teacher or talking to somebody else that does have time for you. In my case, it was the college access program, the Upper Bound College Access Program. It's a program that you start your freshman year up until you graduate. I didn't know anything about it. I had no idea like what they were gonna offer. I just knew like I wanted to go to college, something that has always been my goal, and I had no idea how to get there. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna apply to it. After, like, once I was in the program, I felt like they knew what they were doing. So I guess that kind of took a lot of like the weight off my shoulders, because I wasn't worried about like what do I have to do, what do I don't have to do, because I knew that I was gonna get the information from them. Next question. What is it like going to a school where you don't know anyone? How did you find your place there? I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to find your place anywhere. I guess for me it was something that I like stumbled into. I just became friends with everybody at the Ember Human Rights program at SMU. But I think it goes back to kind of exploring different things that you like. Once you're like on the college campus, try to join different organizations, and then you'll be able to like find and meet people there. I seem really sociable now, and this is who I am, honestly. I'm like a really social person, but my freshman year, I literally like would lock myself in my room and I wouldn't go anywhere. I didn't talk to anyone. Literally, I didn't have friends. I just spent all my time studying in my room. I mean, like, are you making friends? I'm like, yes, a lot of friends. You just lie to everyone. And I think it was mostly because I was scared to be myself. I felt like I was in this new place and that I wasn't good enough for it and that I didn't fit in. So I was like, okay, my goal is to graduate, and like that's the only thing that I have to focus on. But I guess I realized that you're pretty unhappy if you do that, and actually like growing as a person is important as well, and actually like living in the moment and trying to enjoy what you do is really important for your health and for yourself. So I think it's just taking that first step. You're not the only one going through it, and you might be different, and you might be the first in your family to actually, go to college, but there's other people who are going through different struggles as well, and maybe y'all can connect that way as well. Next question. What was your experience searching for and applying for scholarships in high school? I was like that one person who was like applying to all of them. I would wake up like at 6 in the morning and apply to like as many as I could. Before I had volleyball practice, we didn't have Wi-Fi in my house. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have an iPad. I had to like wake up and like go to school and ask one of my English teachers to like let me borrow her laptop, and then I like to like actually like apply to the scholarships. And it's like you have to actually like do all these extra steps just to even like apply to them. You might not get like 3/4 of them, but like that 1/4 that you do get, like they're really, really helpful, because who's gonna give you $500, you know? Each school kind of has like their own alumni scholarships as well, so try to apply to those. So apply to just general scholarships, national scholarships, and also apply to the scholarships that just pertain to that individual university as well. So next question, what is your personal motto and why? Don't be afraid. And it's okay if you're afraid. Like, use that fear to motivate you, because you're afraid of like what's gonna come. You're afraid of like all of this awesomeness and this greatness, and you know, you think that you're not capable to be there, you're not capable to be surrounded by it, but like in reality you are. So I think just like not doubting yourself and just giving it your all. Next question, how different is college from high school? How did you prepare for it? You can't, you just have to put in the hard work. I don't know, it's really hard to be prepared for it when you're a first generation student and you actually like, you didn't even know like what you had to do to prepare. Like, how are you going to be prepared for something that, like, I don't know, you just can't be, but just know like you can do it. I think you just have to be able to be flexible and adapt as quickly as possible. Reach out to the resources that are available for you, professors and different like study centers, like at whatever college you're at. Maybe trying to find somebody that can help you be prepared as much as possible, and trying to find different teachers, coaches, family members, somebody in the community, someone from church. Just like try to find someone who can actually help you, even if it's the tiniest bit. Like that little bit will help in the long run. Next question, how do you stay motivated during the semester? For me, when I first start the semester, I think about what are my goals. Like, is my goal to have all A's? Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to have all A's and get more sleep? Just think about like your personal and your academic goals, and then actually make a plan to get there. You're not going to reach your goals if you don't actually plan for them, and then actually do what you said you were going to do. So yeah. Next question, how do you find the balance between studying, working, and having a social life? I don't know. I don't know. So I do work on campus. I've been having a part-time job, 20 hours a week, since freshman year. I don't know. I think it just goes back to like having a schedule and using a planner. I live by my planner. Just seeing all of that out, it'll help you stay organized and keep you on track with all the tasks that you have to do for the week. Next question, why are internships important? I think it's important to get exposure to the field that you want to be a part of, and for me that's medicine. For me that would be like shadowing people and actually figuring out, is that really what I want to do? I think that is actually like the core of internship, is trying to figure out if the position or the career is actually for you, and you can do that through several different ways. It doesn't have to be through an internship. You can do it through volunteering or doing research. Just try to find different things that could potentially help you answer that question for yourself. Next question, why is it important for you to get a college education? You're basically investing in yourself and investing in your future. I'm really lucky that like my family knew that getting an education was really important for me, and for my future. My family's from Honduras, and my grandma never went to school. She never learned how to read or write, and that was basically my drive, and she always instilled in me to like pursue higher education. And I know not a lot of people have that, because I had friends that their family was like, why are you trying to go to college? Like, why are you spending all your time applying to scholarships and stuff when you could be working? Working straight out of high school will be immediate help to your family, but you're not actually going to be able to help them to the maximum potential that you could. And if you just take some time and invest in yourself and invest in your education, like once you actually get your degree, you're going to be able to help them so much more. So yeah, that was all of the questions. Hopefully I got to answer some of them for you. And honestly, like, if I did it, then you can too.